WPTV.
Hello and welcome to another episode of WP Sports Desk here on WPTV. I'm your host, Samory Rose, and as we move closer to spring and warmer weather, we have Jimmy Patton with WP Women's and Men's Basketball, Anthony Walker with William Patterson Baseball, and Llanos with the NBA. Jimmy, what's cooking up with the Pioneers?
Well, Samory, last week we had a pair of senior nights for the men and women. Starting out with the women, we had a strong send-off. Sierra Strong, Brianna Brooks, both played a pivotal role in their win against TCNJ. As a result of that victory, they'll be hosting Ramapo in the NJAC tournament. They're going to be looking to send the Roadrunners running. Moving over to the men, big-time victory over Kane. They tamed those Cougars. They'll be traveling for the Route 46 rubber match against Montclair State in their NJAC tournament game. It's going to be a huge matchup, and we cannot wait.
Cannot wait for it. Both of those games are on Tuesday, so all the vibes are in the air for that one. Anthony, opening day for the William Patterson baseball team is tomorrow. What is cooking up with the William Patterson baseball team?
You know, Samory, we don't have Major League Baseball yet, but that's okay because we've got Pioneers baseball, and the Pioneers are going to be trying to pioneer a comeback. They lost in the NJAC championship game last year against Rowan, so we'll talk about what they got to do to get to the top. Also, Pioneers got pocket aces, Ian Metzger, Darmani Rivas at the top of the rotation for a full season. That should be fun. We'll chop that up. Also, we have a couple of tremendous transfers. There goes my mask, par for the course. Tremendous transfers. We'll talk about what transfers are coming here to William Patterson and who's going to have the biggest impact. Finally, you might have heard of evening the odds, but we're going to be stevening the odds. The Pioneers open up tomorrow against Stevens University. We'll chop it up.
We got to keep an over-under on time on your mask. Every A block, we got to do that.
Bet the over. Every time.
Every time. Danny, NBA season, we're at the halfway point. All-Star break starting this weekend, but we had the trade deadline last week. What's cooking up in the NBA?
So many trades, Samory, so many new faces and old faces in new places, and we're going to be talking going into Portland. It's Dame time up. The Portland Trail Blazers made a lot of moves, and is his future affected? Is he leaving? Is he staying? And then we're moving on to the Sacramento Kings. Freaking stupid. That's all I have to say about that. Honestly, it is a dumpster fire of an organization after the trade they did. Moving on from that, we have the big trade between Ben Simmons and James Harden. It's finally over. The sagas are finally over. We'll talk about who came out as the winners between the Nets and the Sixers, and finally the Wild Wild West. Who's going to come out of the Western Conference, the Suns or the Warriors?
Cannot wait to break that down all in this episode. It's going to be a fun one. Both William Patterson basketball teams have punched their tickets into the NJAC tournament, and we recap how both of our beloved basketball teams did that. Coming up next, only on WPTV.